It's true. It's true. You can play the bass too. Yeah.
Dope. That's dope.
So, yeah, they're a multicultural group, and I think they're gonna do pretty well because they're so diverse that just the three of them alone. So,
are they from the GTA?
Yeah, they're from the GTA, Sweezy and the DiscoPunk.
Sweezy and the DiscoPunk.
Yes.
That's a hard name.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
What's Sweezy?
Sweezy is the Filipino Spanish guy. Yeah, he's the front man. Yeah.
Filipinos always sing. They always pretty good too.
The karaoke, bro. That's how they get the practice.
That's a fact. Yo, that's a fact. I didn't hear a little girl in the Philippines. She was sounding just like Whitney Houston.
They
go in on that shit. But when they talk, they sound retarded.
That's crazy.
I didn't say that.
I was like, it's in the video.
Snap that.
Observation. That's it. That's just what I noticed in the video, bro. She's probably an intelligent person. It's just like her English wasn't good.
English
wasn't good.
Mixed with the
that's crazy.
But when she was singing Whitney Houston's song, it was perfect.
You gotta remember, she's not from there.
She's just imitating.
Just imitating. It's almost like how you have someone from the UK, they'll sing and they sound like normal. They hear them start talking.
Like Jordan Smith.
Yeah, the UK is very much like that. Like they singing sounds great, then they start talking like, God damn.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But okay, so Sweezy is a singer, Filipino dude.
Yeah.
The black guy is Sweezy and
Sweezy and the DiscoPunk. So the black guy
the band is DiscoPunk.
Pardon?
The band is DiscoPunk.
No. The band is like, I would just call them rock, like indie rock group. Yeah. So they have their own little flavor, their own little touch. Their idea was to have that rock bass, and then throw in like different things in it.
That's
like a funk accent maybe on one song, and then something else has a different vibe.
I miss that type of like that instrumentation in music where people actually play the instruments instead of like everything so electric and beat making and everything. Like I like that energy they come with. I fuck with it, bro. They on Spotify or some shit?
You can find them on Spotify. You can find them on all platforms. It's Sweezy, SWEEZY. And the DiscoPunk.
Okay. Shout out to them.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Big shout out to them.
Here we go.
They're growing. They just started. We've been doing so much so far in the span of just 1 year. So it'd be great if you guys could go check them out. Give them a like. Let them know. Mans are Mossin. Send them over here.
Yes,
and all love.
So you said you've been managing them for 1 year. So like, how long have they actually been a band for?
1 year.
It was 1 year fully.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all all came together and it's like, yo, let's do this?
Funny story. So, Sweezy, the main guy, the front, at first he was rapping. That's what he was doing. And then he said, man, I was Filipino Spanish guy rapping. This ain't gonna work.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but the space is kind of flooded right now. It's kind of flooded. You gotta do some wild shit. Like you gotta be like,
you gotta pivot,
or you gotta be like, you know what I mean? You gotta like conform to what's popping right now, and that might just conflict with your inner energy.
Trust me, it does. Especially if you're an artist. And this is your art form. What you see is like you have to kind of bend it to fit. It won't work that long. It won't.
Bro.
You have to already be like that type of person.
I'm glad, continue. I'm glad he's like, going into that his own space and finding his own.
Correct. So he's going into his own space, and he had a group at one point, but they just weren't consistent, and then they also weren't coming together, like they weren't gelling. So he hit me up and said, if I could put together a team for him, and that's where the DiscoPunk came in. The black guy, his name is Aaron, and he was our drummer at first, and then but the man is next. But honestly, the future Jimi Hendrix.
Really?
Yeah, the way how he plays the guitar, trust me, and the passion behind it's crazy. So we moved him to guitar, and then we got.
You just sound a little bit better on the bass, huh?
No, you know what?
I don't know what it is.
That bass. Going back to just play the bass. I'm telling you, it would come natural power.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
But the front guy actually also plays bass.
Yeah. That's dope. And then the other guy is, you said he was Irish?
So the black guy, he's mixed, so with Irish, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe, yeah. So he's mixed with black. I think it's Jamaican and Irish. I believe.
Interesting mix.
Yeah. and he was a drummer at first. Now he's playing guitar. Then we got another guy, Mark, who we're fitting in him as the drummer. And then Arian is another guy, a younger cat, who's a guitarist as well. So we have...
So it's like 5 guys in this group.
Four. So we have bass and singer, which is one person.
Oh.
Yeah, but the bass and the singer's one person.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
That's not usually around.
Correct.
Yeah. They're usually like the lead guitarist.
Yeah, they're usually the lead guitarist. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And then we got 2 guitarists and then a drummer. So it's a whole different type of flex. So we're gonna test it out and see how well it does. And
sounds like it's gonna work out well, man. I'm liking the sound of it already, bro.
Yeah,
the whole disco funk thing. I like that. I like that sound. Like another band that I like is, I don't know if you ever heard of them, Jungle. They're pretty dope too.
No, I have not.
No, they cool, man. They got a nice song called "Back to '74." It's really good. Check it out if you ever get the chance.
Definitely.
But yeah, man. So you got are you guys like pushing to do like live shows or like album coming? Like what's the rollout look like?
So the goal right now is to just open mics, just getting out there, festivals, like live stuff. And then the idea is to roll that into an album. So we do have an album coming. Pristine, like we dropped at least $5,000 for this project.
For the marketing and everything?
No, just for to create the album.
Word.
Yeah. So,
like studio time and all that?
Yeah, studio time, and stuff like that. So make sure you guys support that.
Yeah,
so
man.
What I wanted to do,
I already followed on there.
Yeah, so what I wanted to do for them is like get them out there so that way when it's time to drop, people are already, listening or vibing with them.
Yeah.
And they're a great group of people, so I think it'll work out. Like their music isn't just great, they're also great people.
Yeah, there's a good lane that they can go down to with like selection radio or people that are just into like the alternative type music and stuff like. Because funk, for me personally, is always timeless. You can never go wrong with funk music. And once you get people dancing,
correct,
you're everywhere.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that good, that good happy vibes.
Yeah, and I can see all that like Rolling Loud type shit.
I think so too. Like I see
because they had some whack people there the first year.
Bro,
they had Chromos up there. They had Chromos.
Chromos was like what, 10 minutes?
Bro, she was alive. Like she was not even alive, but she was like a main act almost. Like
she's on TV.
A lot of niggas was going to see that. A nigga sucked their toe.
No way.
Yeah, man.
No way. I didn't go.
You didn't go? Yeah, bro.
I saw they had it here in Canada. I was like, oh
yeah. They coming back though, so try to aim for that.
Maybe next one. Yeah, for sure.
No, they should.
They were supposed to come back this year, but
I know, but they, shit happens.
Why is that? Why did they didn't come through?
I think they just never like I think it was just for them, was just trying to book ahead of time, like they did for the last one. I think they started like planning from like a year before, but like after they did the first one, you just kind of heard nothing of it. So they probably just never reached back out.
You know why? This is why I think it is. It's hard. I don't know, Canadian customs, it could be a problem. Like trying to get American over here or somebody else from over here to here, it's much tougher.
If you got churches too.
Yeah, correct. So
now like Drake is there.
Exactly.
There's nobody's pulling strings like that.
No, exactly.
Drake's really helping a lot of them.
Yeah,
he had 21 come out to Toronto.
He did.
When I saw Gucci come through, I was like, it's crazy.
No, I didn't. But I was watching it from somebody else.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's good.
Yo, tell him how like he was giving out like cars and like you see that how he gave out a car. He paid somebody's tuition and shit. I was trying to tell him, I was like, bro, this is an investment if you go to this kind of show.
I see that. You gotta get lucky.
Might pay your school, might pay your house off. You know what I'm saying? If he sees your sign, I'm going there.
You gotta be like at the front, and you gotta be lucky that he sees you.
Niggas.
Yeah,
correct. If your body, you're not getting it.
You just knocking everybody else.
Nah, you're not even gonna get